Okay, let's do it for you. I've been waiting for this one. I'm gonna have to just calm myself just a little. Okay, Caps. This is your love read for July, because it just happened to go that way. Now, check out your rising moon and Venus sign. I am kind of looking more at the moon and Venus sign for this read, because, of course, the things that we keep close to our heart are the things that we keep hidden, and our Venus sign is something that rules our relationships, the things closest to us as well. Now, I only speak to certain people through my social media, okay? So, if there are people approaching you, brand new, that have never talked to you before, and they're all of a sudden talking to you, might be fake. I will prove who I am. Other people will not. They won't be able to, okay? So those are usually scammers. I also do not offer personal readings, and I do not charge money for what I do. Because one time when I was younger, I read that that's something that it's like a thing that you don't do. Anyway, that's just my personal philosophy. It's no slight against other people. It's just something that I don't do. Okay? So if somebody is approaching you under my name saying that they will give you blah, 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 if, you pay them blah, 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 that's fake. That's not me. You can report and block those people immediately. Okay? I will never ask you for money. All right? So let's get started for you, Capricorn. Let's start with your song. I think I'm gonna have to hike up the sleeves already. I can't do it. It's too warm in here. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Start with your song. What you need to hear for July in love and relationships. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, do check out your other placements. It may not resonate for you. A lot of the time, not a little of the time, a lot of the time, you don't want these problems. So, Capricorn, this is not Hollywood. I was just listening to all of my child songs, the Cranberries. This is not Hollywood. So I think it's called Hollywood. I'll have to take a look. But is there anybody there? Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Venus. No, it's not. It's not time. I heard it's not time. Capricorn. Let's see. Let's see together for the first time ever. Who's this? Oh, it's upside down even. I love that. Okay. Ooh, stitches. Tying yourself to me in stitches while you dance, because you're the death of me. Orgy. A little dancing, maybe? I don't know. Listen to the song. That's your song in love for July. All right, so let's get started with some messages from your person. If you did not know yet from the last time I did a read, I edged my deck. So this is what it looks like right here. This is what it looks like with the edges. On my left is going to be what you would like to say to somebody. On my right is going to be what this person would like to say to you. Put somebody in your mind, set an intention. If you don't want to set an intention, you can just kind of leave it up to the universe, and so there could also be messages that are just from the universe on either side. We'll see what happens. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have? Somebody is perplexed by, there's something about your beauty that they find, like, erotic, exotic, and erotic. That's funny. There's something that's different. How do they find about you? I'm getting that somebody's like they're salivating. Salivating at the sound of the bell. I believe that's a lyric from that song. Salivating at the sound of the bell. I think it is. I'm gonna have to like look it up. I can't, sometimes when I do these words, it's like, I can't remember if that's that one or a different song. Is that your 3 cards? I think it's your 3 cards. And you're pretty upfront about it. Okay. On their side, what do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Venus? Are we just going to do it this quickly? I guess we are. They're hiding everything that they want to say, by the way. Everything is hidden. Everything is hidden. Everything. Doesn't matter what order. They're all hidden. It's fine. Alright. So on your side, what you have to say. You like somebody's eyes. The beautiful eyes. Regina Spektor has a song about eye colors. Something about blah, 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 eye color generalizations. It's a really good song. I like it. It's funny. It just makes it like, you know, so all the 8 million other people out there, when you're talking about how beautiful somebody's eyes are, you can kind of like slough off everybody else by just like playing that song. And then nobody really knows who you're talking about. I like the intrigue and the mystery of that sometimes. And I can't find the right thing to say, so I don't text. So there's Capricorn out there who's not messaging. Could potentially be holding back on what they would really like to say. Dancing around the subject, perhaps. And I still have that sweater. You have that one there. So that's going to be for somebody. On their side, what they would like to say to you. Everything's hidden, by the way. I worry about if you're okay out there. So somebody is at a distance, or somebody is worried when you go out, or, you know, they're kind of just kind of wondering what's going on with you, what you're up to. Next we have, it was the wrong time for you and I. So timing has to do with this. Bad Timing by Deus. Comes to mind here. I'm saying song names because they're coming to mind as I'm saying these things. If you don't know, I'm clairaudient. So when I do all of this stuff, I hear songs. And when I don't hear songs, I hear like keywords or like sentences or like whatever, and they're not mine. And then it's not like some weirdo voice, because I don't know if anybody really knows, when you have auditory hallucinations, you physically hear them. Whereas, you know, this is different. We moved too fast and it ruined everything. So this almost feels like another energy than this one with the wrong time. Or it could all be interchangeable. You could be thinking of more than one person. Who knows? But take a look. Move too fast with somebody, Cap. Okay? Alright. Do I dare? It's so auspicious every time I use this deck of cards for you. Do I want to? No. I'm using the Paulina Tarot. On my left will be your side of things. On the right will be their side of things. And down the center will be the universe. And of course, they're still so sharp on the edges that I can't do the normal thing that I do with all my other decks yet. Everybody says you can file them, and I actually have a glass file, so I don't have to use like an emery board, but this is a signed deck. Like, I don't want to It's very precious because I love this specific artist and I don't want to ruin it. Every time I mess with tarot decks, I ruin them. So I'm not going to, despite the lovely advice. Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You might be hoping to get advice on something right now. Yeah, you're hoping to get advice on something right now. You feel like no matter what kind of choices you make, that you're going to miss out on an opportunity of some sort. You don't know where to turn. You're indecisive. It's like you feel like no matter what choice you make, it's going to be the wrong choice. You're scared of making the wrong choice. There could be something you're thinking of moving on from, something new that you want to start. You might be scared to start something new. You might be worried about what option, what road to take. Consistently turning back to something else because you can't get it out of your head. But not sure what to do. Not sure what to do. Not sure what to do. You're looking everywhere for guidance, and it's starting to cause a little bit of panic because typically you might be a little bit more collected. Always the one who everybody else comes to for. I'm supposed to have my shit figured out. That's what you say. I'm supposed to be the one who has it all figured out. I think that the weight of responsibility is bearing heavy upon you. Where's your fairness? You're divided. Did you see how the deck did that? I don't know if you saw that, but when I went to twist them, when I went to kind of do everything, they divided back. You're divided about something. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is your current energy at this time? Current energy during July in love. Was it bad timing? Was it bad timing? Was it bad timing? That's the way that song goes. Was it bad timing? Bad timing by Deus. I threw it all away. Like a record you don't play. Justice, Libra. There's a decision. There's a decision at hand. There's a decision at hand. You're ready to make your decision. You've weighed all of your options. Could be something to do with court. Could be something to do with the decision that's being handed down to you that has to do with the criminal justice system. But I feel like here that this also has to do with heavy Libran energy. It has to do with dichotomies, balancing of things, the end of wishy-washiness. Here's something about the protagonist. There's something about the protagonist. The protagonist of a story has finally arrived. There's balance here. Somebody's achieving balance and somebody's making a decision. The protagonist of the story has already arrived. There was also something, Capricorn, yesterday when I was meditating. I was in and out of sleep all day. I wasn't feeling well because I don't do dairy and I don't do gluten. And when I eat them, I feel like shit. And so when I did... on the weekend, I had to lay in bed all day, and I was meditating, and there was a dream that I had, and it was this person who was trying to save everything, and there was like this big whole like riddle, and the riddle was about what fails once, but everybody tries at least twice. Everybody tries twice or more. It fails once, but everybody tries twice or more. And I couldn't figure out what it meant, but it was like there were all these people, all these think tank people, all these geniuses, and everybody were all sitting there trying to figure out all this shit. And I'm not professing to be anything. that I was there and I was witnessing this, and we were trying to figure it all out. What fails once, but everybody tries twice or more. I think that has to do with this. It's a Libra thing, because it is justice, of course, but it has to do with a decision. It has to do with the weighing of the scales to finally decide what is true, right, and good, and fair, just. On their side, current energy. What is this person going through right now for you, Capricorn? Cast it all away. And everything was quiet. I'm hearing the Deus song more than I'm hearing the Stitches song. So there's the dancing, and there's all of that. I just hear my mind exploding, but I'm still hearing this. I'm still hearing that, and everything was quiet. Seven of Swords in the reverse with the Two of Pentacles. This person has a decision to make too. 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. This is somebody who is juggling two options, or somebody who is trying to weigh up something themselves. This is also about contracts, agreements, small checks, income tax refunds. It can also be about clubs with a button insignia or emblem on them. Seven of Swords in reverse, transparency. Transparency, somebody's sharing, somebody's showing something. Somebody is showing that they're making a decision, or showing that they're juggling, or showing that they're having a struggle making a decision of some sort. But Seven of Swords in the reverse is somebody who isn't hiding and sneaking away with the swords on their back away from the camp. They're doing it in plain sight during the day now. It's not something that's a mystery anymore. This is a mystery. This is stowing away in the night. This is no longer doing so. This is letting it all show. Okay, in the middle for the universe, I don't see this. What is this? The Emperor. We have Aries energy. This is leadership energy. This is power. This is Mars energy at its finest when it comes to standing in one's power. This is energy being cast over the both of you. Both of you are very strong right now. Both of you are standing in leadership energy. There's a little bit of combativeness, a little bit of headstrongness that is happening in between the two of you at this time. A little bit of not backing down, boldness, courageousness, if you will. Somebody who is willing to go to war, somebody who is willing to fight for what they believe in. But this is the universe's energy, and so the universe is putting out this energy that is kind of challenging the both of you to fight for what you believe in and to stand in your power. And so for them, standing in their power is showing and revealing the battle in between these two decisions, that two options that they're juggling. And it seems to be a little bit of a if you notice, it's quite curious. I'll show you. It seems to be a little bit of a juggling act on a horse. So it's almost like an act, like an actual act, like they're putting it on display as if to show and entertain. While on your side, you're rather stoic about your internal decision-making process. It seems to be more of a spiritual experience for you. In your splendor there, sitting in Athena energy, really. Now, on your side, okay, on your side, what you're thinking right now about this person is Two Cups in the reverse. There's a meeting that did not take place in between the two of you, Capricorn, or you're feeling that there will not be a meeting in between the two of you. This could be a little bit of hope's dashed energy. It kind of feels like it's like unrequited. It's a little bit of that. Seeing that all that could have been. Fuck. Why is it always songs? It's songs. It's just always songs. I just keep getting the songs. All that could have been energy. It's like in your head right now, you keep on thinking that there was a meeting or something where the two of you were supposed to get together that didn't happen. It's in your head. It's in your head, though. It didn't happen in real life there. For them, I'm trying to be fast. Somebody's coming to look at my piano, and it's a really sad day because they might actually take it. So I gotta go fast here. Right? What is this person thinking? What's going on in their head? I was fast and it even went out the wrong way. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. They've come in from the cold. They've decided to, I'm hearing, they've decided to cloak themselves in the warmth that is this connection, or is not even this connection. I think they've found a way to cloak themselves in. They've come in from the cold and they've cloaked themselves. They've recognized something. Getting a song. Oh no. I'm not gonna share it. I'm not gonna share it. This is so terrible. Self-love. It's self-love. I'm not gonna share the song. It's self-love. They've cloaked themselves in self-love and realized their worthiness. Their true worthiness, this person. They've come in from the cold on their own. They have realized their true self-worth. And they have come in. I feel like this is a hard one. It's hard won. I'm hearing. It's hard won. They've come in from the cold, and it's a hard won battle that they have realized their true worthiness. That they never needed an invitation to a sanctuary. That it was always their rightful, they were always the rightful heir to it. This was something that was always theirs. I don't necessarily think that it has to do with you. I think it has to do with something that they've always had a hang up about. The universe, what is the universe's thoughts? 6 of Swords. Movement. There is movement. There's reprieve. There's retreat. The universe is moving forward into better, broader horizons. There's a clearing of energy here. There is an out with the old, clutterous, gross, disgusting, things that were left in ruin onto something better. See how this bird is being set free, and there's splendor on the horizon, right? So that's what I'm kind of feeling there with that 6 of Swords energy. It's also indicative of travel, a trip over water, overseas. This is kind of something that is helping to support this energy in between the two of you. What do you want to say to this person? Do you know, I really love watching Christina. She's a sassy scorpion. And, I really love her readings. But, I want to spend more time on this, but I can't. Because I love how she, really unpacks all of this stuff. But I just can't right now. Damn. I don't have the time to. Knight of Cups. You want to say that, yeah. You want to go rescue them. You want to go run to them. You want to run to them. I'm getting run or hide. Holy shit, this is insane. I'm getting run or hide by Run River North. This is I want run or hide. I'm gonna call it out. I'm coming back somehow. This is the romantic knight in shining armor Cancerian energy. This is very romantic. Scream it from the mountaintops. Here is my cup. I am coming. Wait for me. I am coming. Do you know what I mean? This is somebody who's seriously they will drop everything and they will run to you type of thing. This is what this is. And this is what you want to say to somebody, Capricorn. You don't do that. like you do, but you do it like with your own, like, you know, stylish, dark, like not muted, but different, unique energy. And it's subliminal and it's special. And this is special too. If you have somebody sitting you in this energy where you're willing to make declarative statements out in the open, that person is lucky. This is huge when somebody makes a Capricorn do this. It's not every day a Capricorn is willing to do this for someone and just get like over the top. Like you really have to, like, you know, yeah. Yeah. All right. 9 of Pentacles. They're focusing on building stability, saving up, and making sure that they have amassed some funds. It's not just the funds, though. They want to know that they have comfort, that they have finery, that they are taken care of, and that those that they love are taken care of. This is not permanence in wealth. This is not permanence in grounded, stable earthbound energy, but it is something that they are focused on heavily right now, and it's more important than anything else. I think they might be looking towards another portion of their life, and they might be a little concerned, and so they're looking towards trying to get this figured out. So they may not necessarily be focused on romance at all. They might be focused on comfort and luxury and enjoying finer things in life because they've worked quite hard. They've surpassed the 8 of Pentacles, and now it's time to enjoy the mastery of all that they've worked hard for. You know, they've achieved something and they want to enjoy the fruits of their labor now. Just looking at how long I've been. And the energy of the universe. What does the energy want to say to you? What does the universe want to say to you, rather? I'm getting all tongue-tied here. What does the universe want to say to you? Oh, it's got 2 things to say. The High Priestess and the 6 of Cups in the reverse. This is not a new connection. This is not something that is a wish from the past. This is not something that is returning from back in the day or something new. This is not a nostalgic thing. There is something mysterious and intuitive about this. You do need to trust your intuition. There is a secret here. There's something deep hidden that is a massive mystery. It is a mystery that is greater than the both of you. And that is the reason that it is coming about the way that it is. It is not a childhood thing. It is not a childhood wish energy. It's got nothing to do with that. It is not to interfere with that. This is deeper. This is deep knowing. There is deep knowing here. But this is not something that is coming back from the past for you. You must trust your intuition, Capricorn. I see an energy here. Go within. What's the outcome for you, Caps? I'm just going to pause and see where I'm at for time. Lovely, I still have some. Outcome for a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's spun. Ace of Wands. So the outcome for you is you do have a passionate new beginning on the horizon for you. Sometimes this is, you know. But this can also just be a new creative endeavor. It can be a passionate new start of many different forms. Usually it can be the spark of inspiration. It can also be noticed as. You know what I just noticed though from far away, which I didn't see before ever with this card, is the owl. There's the owl that this person is resting on. I never saw that before. I just thought they were resting on a hill because, you know, glasses. Look at the owl. There's something about wisdom here. The spark of creative genius. The spark of a new connection that is rooted in wisdom. It can also just be the beginning of a new start that has to do with a spark of the divine. All right. On their side, it is a beginning nonetheless, and it is a very passionate beginning. Very passionate beginning. Okay, the Fool. This person will be going out on a limb, taking a risk. No risk, no reward. I'm hearing this is Aries energy again. A little bit of haphazardness. It's quite comical. This person might be very theatrical when they move around. But it's about... yeah, like I'm getting like, whoa, no. Oh, I might just walk off this cliff now. What's going to happen? Like, I'm literally getting that. Like, I'm getting that energy from them. They might be, you know, accidentally on purpose, you know, taking a risk. Making a guided misstep, you know? Yeah. I feel like that's a thing here. Definitely. I think they're very curious in what would happen. I'm hearing this. Curious to see what would happen if they poked the bear. There's somebody that they're trying to piss off. Yeah, they're trying to piss somebody off at the same time as taking a risk. And they know that there would be a huge payout if something worked out. It's like, do I dare? Do I dare do it? You know, I do that sometimes. It's fine. I'm an Aries, so sometimes I do mischievous things. I just dropped the universe's cards on the floor, so 2 seconds. So this one was in the upright. Just want to be clear. This one's in the reverse. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. This happens to you a lot. This type of thing with these cards. It was either you or another sign had this. Page of Cups in the reverse, the outcome from the universe, energy that is not supported. There are no small tokens of appreciation or apology or small pieces of affectionate communication coming through, really. Nobody's there is no energy being supported for that at this time at the end of July. It's more time of doing and action and offers and contracts and small checks and agreements and you know, communication that has to do with, you know, connecting with the earth. You know, hey, do you want to go camping? Or, oh, you know, let's go for a walk, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. There's not really a whole lot of romantic, emotional, gushy-wushy shit. It's more practical. So if you do end up with any communication, the universe is really supporting, which is actually the case anyway, because it's summer, going to be, let's go for a bite to eat. Let's go for a walk in the park. How do you feel about going for a hike? Hey, did you want to work on that thing today? Oh, this is camping season, da da da. Like, there's going to be a lot of that. A lot of, you know, let's go for a drive. Let's, you know, a lot of the practical earthbound things, a lot of connecting with the earth, a lot of earth energy, a lot of also stability, a lot of connecting and grounding and centering and stable energy that has to do with becoming more steady and capable and connected with who you are in your own personal nature rather than this watery emotional stuff. Okay. Oh, sweet. So I was just referring to this card as this card and this card as this card the whole time, just so you know. So, not Page of Cups. This, yeah, I was referring to my Page of Pentacles as this one because I wasn't looking at my camera. It's fine. Vice versa, it's okay. Page of Pentacles is what we are talking about when we're talking about camping and all that other crap. This is the one we're talking about with the apologies and all that other stuff. Anyway, you get the gist of it, right? Sorry. I'm sorry. All right, let's get moving on to Oracle cards here. We're just going to use Shaman's Dream Oracle. I don't normally work with Oracle decks. It's not really my forte. I have this one. I've got a lot of Oracle decks. I just don't usually use them. Which is why I kind of stopped really buying them. Well, here's the thing. I normally buy a lot of Oracle decks. The problem is I don't usually use them because I open them up, I use them once or twice. I can't be bothered to read the books that come with them because, I mean, if you're not going to use them a whole lot, you're never going to really, like, remember any of it, you know what I mean? And I like to really intuitively get into reading things. I don't really like to... That's why I like tarot so much, is because, you know, once you've done it 9,000 times, you can really get into the intuitive. Whereas with this, I'm going to do it intuitively anyway. So it's not going to match whatever, you know, these people that I can't even read what the name of that says because the letters on it are too small and I don't have my glasses on. But, you know, I'm not going to follow what they say. I'm just going to be intuitive about it. Because that's how I do this. And I'm sorry if you disagree. You don't have to like it. That's not what this is about. Alright. For our Capricorn folks, we already have two. Looks like you definitely should be focusing on your heart space as well as on your crown chakra. Okay, and then this one that's like that. So we'll start with these first. So we have dances on one foot. This is the balancing act. And I think this is also indicative of your current energy with the Justice card. I want you to look at that. But first I'm going to take a look-see myself. And this is really a balancing act, isn't it? And we talked about dancing with stitches, didn't we? So think about it for a second, Caps. In order to dance on one foot, yes, you do have to be balanced. You do have to weigh the pros and cons of every situation. You have to be balanced within yourself. Your energy always has to be that balance in between good and evil, right and wrong. What is the right way to go? What is the wrong way to go? What is the polite way to act? What is the best me that I can be balanced, and all things can be light and dark in me at both times simultaneously in complete symphony to be the best thing for my highest good. Yes. However, if you are doing a fantastic job of balancing your heart space, which coincidentally is actually in the left, slightly to the left, it's not actually in the center of your chest, but if you are balanced and you are aligned in yourself and you are living into your highest good, then you really are balanced enough that you can do and accomplish such feats as dancing on one foot or living the best life that you possibly can in the connection that serves you best and serves the highest good for all humanity even. No one ever said that making these choices was easy. Sometimes it is a precarious perching on one foot to make these decisions. But if you search within your heart space, I think that you already know the answers. And I think that you'll always know because it's always the thing that you return to the most. In this mundane life, we balance a lot of things. But when we come home at the end of the day, at the end of the long day, What is at the heart of everything that keeps us centered and grounded and stable? What is the thing that keeps, what is your anchor? Home is not a place, right? And that is the balance. That is striking the balance. Try to remember not to live into extremes, but always remember you do have a compass. You do have a North Star. Where is that star? Where are you looking to for that star? What keeps you balanced? And don't worry about the precarious perching on that one foot that you have to do sometimes in order to get back to your balance. You'll get there. Be patient with yourself. Stare off at your North Star. That is how you achieve balance as a dancer. Number 9, by the way. 10 by 10, 3 by 3. Yeah song for you. There. Straddling worlds, wandering between the realms. 52 breaking down to a 7. Highly spiritual here. So I think this is about really recognizing and being able to do another dance of sorts in between the spiritual, the physical, the mental, the emotional, and being able to make sure that they too are, again, another song term, living in perfect concert with one another. Being able to connect with yourself on different planes of existence so that you can connect with yourself and understand what it is that you truly desire and that you truly want and what is really your destiny. Disconnect from the noise of the world. Give yourself a minute away from external stimulation. Make sure that you are imbibing in healthy, habits to offset any of your negative habits. If not, completely eradicate them altogether. Connect with the spiritual world. Understand what it means to have balance in between all of these worlds. That you can be a whole human being and live into your highest, greatest good. Yeah? And then finally, for you, sky dancers, how we're just dancing, tying ourselves to people in stitches. 48 breaking down to a 12, breaking down to a 3. Yeah. Surrender. Cheap trick, surrender. Oh my God. Just seem a little bit weak. Surrender. And the funny thing is, as I sang that, like I was watching Fast Times at Ridgemont High, not actually the way it works. But anyway, I think this is about what it takes if you are a dancer and you fling yourself into the sky, just being able to trust that somebody is going to catch you. Throw caution to the wind. I'm getting cautioned by the Killers. Here we go. I can't believe there are so many songs that have come out in this. Caution by the Killers. I'm throwing caution. Yeah. Throw caution to the wind. See what comes back to you. Allow the universe to take over. Dance and throw your energy into the sky, raise your energy up, and just let it go. And see what is truly yours. If you really, in your heart of hearts, believe that something is truly yours, then it is. And it will come back to you. But you have to actually believe, and you have to surrender to the universe for your highest, greatest good. You really do. You really do. You really do. And no, I do not follow my own advice at all. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's shake for your numbers. And then I believe I probably almost have somebody waiting to come get my piano. Numbers for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It had already stopped. You saw. It's a 10, breaking down to a 1, endings and beginnings. Okay. Then we have another 10, endings and beginnings. 5, change. And 1, beginnings. So is it 1 step forward, 2 steps back, 3 steps forward? Oh, that's another song. That's a Coal Chamber song. I can't remember what song that is by Coal Chamber, though. Step forward, 2 steps back, 3 steps forward. Oh, that's Beckoned? No, that's not Beckoned. That's not Beckoned. That's a different song. That's still a good song. It's a different song. Anyways, it's off Dark Days. Anyway, so 1, 5, 10, and 10. All right. Well, thanks for watching, Caps. I'll do the general readings this week more than likely. I can't promise anything because I can never promise anything because, you know, I have an overnight team. I have my day shift team. I have lots of things. So I'll see you when I see you. And thank you. And watch your other placements. Thanks so much for watching. And just in case you wanted to see your... Oh, shit. We didn't even... Wait. Because we didn't do overall energy, which was the 9 of Cups. Oh, look, you got wish fulfillment in romance. How did that happen? Probably because you surrendered, you weirdo. But that's what you got.